I'm joined with a special guest today here with Cole Sprout, who is a senior at Valor Christian High School. He's a distance runner. And NXN, you got seventh man. And just how was it? How's your experience and how did the race go?
Yeah, the overall experience, it's always super fun. Just getting to hang out with some of the best runners in the country and reconnect with some guys I've run with at various meets. It's always fun. So from that perspective, it's a unique experience. Not a lot of sports have that kind of thing. So it is cool to like all come together, have one race, and kind of duke it out. But yeah, for me personally, the race didn't go like as planned. It wasn't quite my day. But overall, like it was a good learning experience. So kind of took away some things I needed to learn. Wasn't really what I wanted, but it was for the best. So yeah,
Nice.
didn't get upset. So
And
yeah.
what was your goal going to the race?
Yeah, so I mean, I was definitely trying to place as well as I could, contending for that top spot, and ultimately I just wanted to go out and have the race I knew where I gave my all, and it obviously didn't shake out as I planned for, but in a different way, it was the race I needed. So yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't all bad.
Okay. So for the race not going the way that you wanted it to be, what are some things that you learned during your race?
Yeah, so I would say like the biggest thing I learned is, just to appreciate the sport. I think after winning a decent amount of races throughout the season, you get in a place where you're I don't know you're not really chasing and you get a little lax. So I think it re-sparked the fire inside me per se. So from that kind of point of view, it made me excited for track season and to keep training. So it was what I needed. So I'm pretty happy with how it kind of shaked out. I don't want my senior year of cross country to be the highlight of my entire career. So if I have a couple bad races here and there, that's it's not the end of the world. So I think the biggest thing is just keeping perspective, which isn't always easy to do. Sometimes you just get sucked into the moment. So I think part of it is just learning to like learn from kind of where you didn't perform as well as you wanted, and then
Right.
take that knowledge and apply it for the future. So yeah.
For sure. And what kind of pressure did you feel like during the race specifically at NXN?
Yeah, so I mean, I was obviously one of the favorites, so from that,
Hmm.
I had a decent amount of pressure on me from that point of view, but I wouldn't say I felt like a ton of pressure. I was
Okay.
out there to run my own race, and at the end of the day, it's like you do. So I think for me, I just try to kind of take what other people are trying to like saying and kind of set that aside and just do what I need to do. But the pressure is there, so part of it's just learning to handle it. So
Yeah. How do you handle with that pressure?
yeah, I mean, I say I handle it pretty well. I do get nervous before races, and
Mhm.
I want to perform a certain way. So there is outside pressure, but there's also internal pressure where I want to hit certain times or places. So I wouldn't say like the pressure's necessarily changed for me, like from here until or since like a few years ago where I wasn't really running at the same times. I'd still say like I was internally pushing myself and wanting to hit certain times. So it's just a little bit different now. So
Okay. And what would you say is your favorite part, the highlight of NXN?
highlight, I would probably say honestly just the experience of getting to hang out with all those guys. I'm pretty good friends with Nico and Matt and EJ, all those guys. I went to the Nike Elite camp with a bunch of them, so
Right.
I had already gotten to meet and get to know those guys. But yeah, it's just fun to be pampered by Nike for a weekend and
Yeah, for sure.
duke it out. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys are nice and cool guys. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's crazy like how Nike goes all out like for the
Yeah.
athletes and just the way they host the event. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
That's like a very big budget. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
like really
Yeah.
nice.
Only Nike can do it.
Mhm.
So I'm glad they do.
And what would you say is the best advice that you got from the pro runners that you met and got the chance to talk to, like for like when you got some food with them?
Yeah. Yeah. I would say, a lot of them said just, I don't know, high school, you do want to perform well, because, however well you do in high school kind of determines where you can run in college and even afterwards. So
Hmm.
you do want to do well and run as fast as you can, but at the same time, you don't want to, like I kind of said before, lose perspective and just focus on this one season in life. I think, it's easy just to get caught up in the whole thing. So just taking their advice of, being patient with the training and with yourself, like bad races happen,
Right.
and some of those guys talked about one bad race won't define your whole career, so we're going to move on, and then just from a training perspective, not doing too much too early, I think is key. So yeah.
Nice. And what are some of your reflections and thoughts on all the success you got from XC for the past 4 years?
Yeah, no, it's been a crazy ride. My freshman year, I would never thought I would kind of be where I am today. So it's kind of cool just to see the growth and progression I've had over the past 4 years. It's definitely not solely based on my own hard work. I think it's a God-given gift that I'm here. So it's just cool to use that and glorify him through that. So just being able to run at like the national level and compete with some other high caliber athletes, it's been fun just to kind of experience that and I guess continue it for the next 4 or 5 years, because I had that opportunity. So
That's
it's just
awesome,
been
man.
awesome. Yeah.
Great. And how have you grown as a person the past couple of years, from cross country?
Yeah. I would say for one, it's taught me to, just be gritty. A lot of running isn't pretty, especially training.
For sure.
So I think just learning to put your head down and work and be patient with it is important. And at the same time, just like focusing on the little things. And that applies to all, I guess, facets of life. But making sure you're doing the little things well, like hydration and sleep, nutrition, recovery, all those things. They're all important. They all have an impact on how you race and,
For sure.
your health. So, I think just taking that to heart from a runner's perspective, and then just in life in general, focusing on the little things in my life, makes a big difference at the end of the day. So, yeah.
Sure. Definitely like cross country like teaches us like a lot of things, especially like making
Yeah.
us like for me specifically like make my mindset a lot more stronger and like
Yeah.
and because like from like all the pain you need to fight through and just keep on pushing and just all from the experience of being cross country. Definitely for sure.
Yeah. No, mental strength is definitely something I've learned. Also, it doesn't come easily. It's not always fun to make yourself hurt, I guess. But I guess it's been fun to develop that and learn how to push yourself.
Right. Yeah. It's great like
Uh,
just how like the sport cross country just teaches us a lot of stuff in life too as well.
yeah, a lot of it applies. So
Right.
it's kind of
And what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind as a high school runner?
good question. I would say, I obviously want to be known as somebody who ran fast, but at the same time, I want to leave a legacy where, I ran for a reason, and I don't know, there's something just behind why I ran, and so I'd say I glorify God through it, and I hope that's like the legacy I leave, that through my running, I had a positive impact on whoever I came across. So that's probably like the most an important thing to me. But yeah, I guess we'll see.
That's awesome. And what do you love about cross country?
Oh man, a lot. I mean, it's fun to, for one, just to meet a bunch of, I guess, people similar to you. Cross country isn't really a sport that aligns with a lot of the other sports really well. It's
Right.
kind of an outlier. So, it's a tight community for sure, is what I'd say. So just being a part of that is kind of cool. And then, like we just talked about it teaches you a lot of things that are applicable in your own life. So,
Right.
it's just been kind of a nice learning experience, and it's pretty humbling.
And I definitely like love the community for cross country, like or in track, just running community because like it's so close too, and like
Yeah.
a lot of the runners, like a lot of them are just like really nice and just very humble, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, from my experience for playing other sports and like the community for running is definitely like a lot more closer and a lot more, like people are just very nice for sure.
Yeah, I'd say the same. Yeah, it's a cool community. Definitely a different type of athlete than you'd find playing football or something. So yeah,
Yeah, and I'd definitely
Cool.
say that running is like the nicest people in the sport for sure.
no, I'd have to agree with you on that too.
Yeah. And what would you say is the highlight from cross country?
Highlight. NXN's definitely up there.
Mm.
Not necessarily for the race, obviously, but just experience as a whole.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. I'd say just getting to spend time with the team. I enjoy getting to see our other athletes race and see their own successes. So that's been cool for me. And just seeing how the program's grown and gotten better, and all of that. So. And then for me personally, I guess, some of like the Arizona races I've run and NXN. So
That's awesome. And what is the biggest thing that you learned from cross country?
biggest thing I've learned, so probably just patience. And that can be interpreted a couple of different ways, but I'd say just be patient with training. I think for me, I can kind of get ahead of myself and want to be doing too much, but it's good to like bring it back and realize you don't need to be doing a ton of miles right now. You want to be able to have a solid and a growable aerobic base going into college and years after. So I think just learning to rein it in a little bit has been a valuable lesson I've learned, and and then kind of mental strength also is I'm always learning how to be more mentally strong, but this has been a good year of learning that. So
Nice. Yeah, I definitely like learned just to take the easy day easy too. Because last year, like my first year, I wasn't that fast, or like it was my first year running, so just getting to just the taste of like running and just the sport, and like after that, I became like super passionate about running. So like I want to become like the fastest runner that I can be, and like I boosted like the first year I ran like 25 to 27. After that, went to like 50, like high like 50 to 55, and just went all out. Didn't take the easy day easy, which I regret. I should take the easy day easy. I was just so eager and hungry, just like do like the most training as possible, or like just the most training as possible, and just want to just get better like quickly. But I should just like trust the process and just take my training and just be patient, like you said, for sure.
Cross country is a good sport for learning some of those things. So
Right.
all valuable lessons. Yeah.
And a lot of runners struggle with that too. Not taking this. Sometimes like the easy day is easy, and just really want to like just get better as soon as possible. But you gotta take that step too. Just be patient and trust that process for sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely.
And how did you get into running?
So I started running really in 8th grade. That was the first year I did cross country. I'd actually run track the year before, kind of just for fun. Even 8th grade year it was pretty light. But that was the first year I ran cross country in the fall, and I really enjoyed it. It was kind of something I don't know. I guess like endurance sports has always been something I'd done. So before running, I did like cross country mountain bike racing.
Oh,
So yeah, it was a pretty easy like transition from that to running, and I enjoyed that type of sport. So for me, like I just kind of fell in love with it, and then track season, I kind of the same way. I really enjoyed just I don't know, the process of getting faster, getting better, just working, and seeing results. So yeah, and from there,
So
just kind of. Oh yeah, go ahead.
wait, so how did you get exposed to running? Did your parents run and just like sign you up?
No, they didn't really run. I mean, they ran like track in high school, but they were both sprinters,
Oh,
so
okay.
not really the same thing.
Right.
So yeah, my sister was the one who wanted to do cross country first, I think, and then I kind of just like figured I might as well try it also.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was just kind of like a coincidence that I decided to do it also.
Nice. And it's a new year. Happy New
Yeah.
Year, Cole. What are some of your New Year's resolution?
Yeah, good question. Honestly, like biggest for me is just to keep growing as a person. It's kind of vague, but I don't know. I think there's always improvements to be made.
Right.
So as an athlete, like I want to be doing more of the little things to keep growing, keep progressing, learning, patience and to just dial it back, learning to just be a better friend, better son, better person in general. So yeah, just kind of small things, I guess. Not like any one thing in particular, but yeah.
Awesome. And what was the biggest thing that you learned from last year?
Biggest thing I learned.
I know it's a lot, but
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think. I'd probably say like I'd say perspective, honestly. I think I got to like a point where I was getting monofocused and just one thing, which was like NXN, like that was the end all be all. That's what kind of the whole season and year, I guess, had been leading up to. So, learning like, oh, there's other things outside of like this bubble I've been focusing on. It was refreshing for me, I guess, just because like it's not the most important thing of that year, and especially not my life. So yeah, I'd say just learning how to, I don't know, how to go about thinking about races, and I guess it applies to school too, tests, homework, all that stuff. Like one single project or test won't define your whole life or your year. So
right.
yeah, just kind of taking things as they come and keeping a healthy perspective. So
Sure. And there's a lot of things to be grateful for, especially the whole year. But what is something that you were most grateful for the year 2019?
ooh, yeah, I'll probably say my team. It was just a solid year. A lot of guys made some big strides in their training, and it was just a solid overall, I guess, experience for the guys and girls. The girls made it to NXN for the first time, so
Oh, nice.
that was pretty sweet. Yeah, just having them there also. But I just as a program, it was just I don't know, it was a good year. So getting to see the successes of all my teammates was pretty awesome.
That's great. It's great to have definitely like the boys and the girls, the whole program, the whole team, the school going to NXN for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And being only a high school student and like all the media attention you're getting and all the fame and like people coming up to you asking pictures and like all the articles and media attention you're getting online, what is that like and how do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's definitely odd. Because even like 2-3 years ago, none of it was really happening. So to go from that to this it's definitely an adjustment. I'm still like getting used to it, trying to wrap my head around it. But I think it's really what I had like wanted in a way. It's a platform to share what I believe, and I guess like you said earlier, to leave my legacy. So, it's just a way for me to get what I want to, I don't know, others to know across. So like my faith is important to me, and having a platform to share that's pretty cool.
For sure.
Especially having people that are willing to listen and want to listen. So, it's a cool, I guess, dynamic having people, wanting to interview you and wanting to have pictures with you. It's just, it's different. But, at the same time, I don't think like it necessarily has, changed me. Like it is a part of my life now, I guess, but it's, I don't know, not like who I am. So, having it's pretty cool, but it's more of it. So,
And during like, I'm really curious, like during so many interviews, like after a race, do you want like curious if like top runners like watch their own interviews? Like, do you watch them?
I do sometimes. I don't really like watching myself talk, so I don't always watch them, but I sometimes do, and for the most part, I don't make a fool out of myself. So, but it is a little weird watching yourself talk.
Yeah, it's cringy as well.
On video. So it's a little weird.
And so when did the like the media attention, like what grade did that start happening, and that change?
I'd probably say I think it was sophomore year at Desert Twilight was like the first like interview I had, and like the first taste of media attention. If you want to say I had. So it was not the best interview, obviously, because I had never done it before, but it was a learning experience, and then from there on, I learned little by little how to, I guess, handle it.
And how's that transition like, from like early sophomore year to like junior year for like all the media attention?
It was, I don't know, it was pretty gradual. It wasn't like one day there's nothing and then the next day it was like crazy or anything. So it wasn't a crazy adjustment. I didn't have too many problems kind of learning to adjust with it. So that was nice.
And to be honest, I'm just really curious, like, do you like, I'm just really curious the top runners, like if they like being interviewed like right after a race, and like I was wondering some of your thoughts and like just like honest thoughts about it.
I don't mind it. Usually like whoever's interviewing me is good about not like interviewing me like right after the race. Usually I have a little bit of time to like collect myself, catch my breath. So I mean, usually I'm pretty excited after a race because it, I don't know, there's something about racing, like you finish, you're done, you're kind of happy, like you're done. And for the most part, I had a good race where I'm happy about it somewhere or the other. So, I'm kind of on like I guess you call it like a runner's high. So,
Got it.
I'm pretty happy to do an interview afterwards. I don't mind it at all.
Oh, okay. Because like from my experience, sometimes I kind of feel bad for like the top runners that get interviewed, because like sometimes like literally like right after a race they get like interviewed. I'm like I'm really like the last person doing the interview. Like there's so many reporters after the race. I'm like I wait until everybody's done, because I feel so bad. Like as a runner, I want to go up to them right after the race and bother them. Like you have to just cool down, take a breather, and just like talk with like teammates, coaches, and get some drinks. So and hydrate themselves.
That's right. Yeah. No, sometimes I'm a little gassed afterwards, and the interview is a little, I don't know, it's hard to collect my thoughts, but for the most part, they go pretty well. So.
Okay. Are you into like filming as well, or
into what?
Filming or like making videos?
I mean, I like the idea of it. I've never really done it before, so I can't really say like I am, but I think it's like cool to be good at like the whole like videography kind of thing. But I appreciate the culture, from afar, just because I don't do it. But if I have more free time, I'd probably take it up.
Nice. Yeah, you should. Just like any like, or just capture like just any story you want to share, or like any trips
Yeah,
you go on or any running, or maybe
for
just
sure.
your experience at Stanford too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I probably will at some point.
And just make like highlight videos as well, just for memories too in the future. So,
Yeah, yeah. No, that's a smart idea. I probably will.
and for like team wise, what do you think your role is in the team?
Well, as a person, I'm pretty like, I don't know, I'm more of like a silent leader, more introverted. So really, like, I'd say like my goal is just to lead by example. You can talk the talk, but if you can't walk the walk, it doesn't really mean anything. So I think for me, just to be an example for guys my age and the underclassmen is kind of my goal is just to show them, I guess, how to be a good runner, and that means like running fast, but also like being a good person and I don't know, just being a quality guy all around. So yeah, that's kind of like the biggest thing I would do.
Okay. And what do you want your legacy to be in life?
Life, man, that's a deep question. I like that. I would say, I'd say like just to love people, you know.
For sure.
Yeah, and yeah, expressing my faith. I think it's easy to get caught up in, what you're doing and forget about, why you're doing it. So, keeping that the main thing is my goal, and then hopefully that translates into my legacy. But we'll see. Got a little while left till I keel over, but
Right.
guess you never know,
Right.
So yeah.
Okay. So what are some of your goals in life and things that you want to achieve and accomplish?
Yeah. As a runner, I mean, I want to run as long as I can, competitively and non-competitively. So, for college, I want to get as much as I can out of that, and then if I'm able, I want to run, professionally or however that looks after college. So, I think my biggest goal is to try and qualify for the Olympics at some point. So, if I can, I definitely will. But at the same time, I want to go into like bioengineering. So, if I'm not able to run anymore, probably just focus on that, and then, however that looks like, I guess we'll see. But yeah.
Do you want to run for Nike? Like Byron?
If I had to pick right now, I would probably say Nike, yeah. But
Nice.
I don't know yet. Yeah.
What's your favorite Nike team? Is it Bowerman or?
Yeah, I'd say Bowerman, yeah.
Nice. And have you faced any adversity in life or any big low point in running? And like, if so, like, what do you do to overcome that? And like, what do you learn during that time and season of hardship?
Sure. Yeah. I would say like the biggest, I don't know, adversity I faced in running so far is just like last NXN. I had big goals, and it didn't go the way I wanted, and I definitely I gave it my all, but it just wasn't enough, and I kind of knew I had a point like the beginning of the race where I could have gone with Nico, and I just didn't, and I played it safe, and I think looking back, like I probably should have just gone with him and seen what had happened, but from that though, I just did learn like perspective, and like I talked about before, just keeping what's important, and looking to the future, and knowing that there's bigger and better things ahead, whatever that looks like. So.
And so you're very open, like about your faith and as a Christian. So how have you grown in your faith the past couple of years?
Yeah. I mean, I would say, for one, like I've kind of researched my faith. I go to a Christian school, so it's kind of nice we have faith integrated into pretty much everything we learn, and then we have like a Bible class where we go deeper into our own faith. So I've learned more about like the history of the Bible and kind of all of that, like what surrounds that time period and what went into writing it. So from that point, I learned a lot. And then for my own faith, like I guess I've just learned to be more open about it. It's not always easy to just like say you're a Christian just because it's not really, I don't know, it's not a popular opinion all the time. So just like being open about it, even when it might not be accepted by everybody, is kind of what I've been working on, and just trying to live more like Christ. So
For sure.
Being a better person.
That's awesome. So at Valor, like, how often do you guys have like worship and like sermons?
So at my school we have like what's called a chapel every Wednesday.
Okay.
So it's like once a week, and then I go to church on Sunday. So yep.
So do you guys take like a Christian class, like specific on Christianity? Like,
Yeah, so each year it's kind of different, like what it's about. So my sophomore year, it was like mainly about like the New Testament, about the life of Christ, and then it went about like the entire history, from like Genesis to Revelation. So just like an overview.
okay.
And then like this year, my senior year, it's just called Senior Bible, and we learn about like different topics, and they're controversial or just like regular topics like marriage or relationships and things like that, like science. And we just talk about it and just go into like what the Bible says about it, and just like learn more about, I guess, what the Bible says about like particular topics that are prevalent today, So whatever that looks like, whether it's gun control, or more hot topics, I guess, like abortion, stuff like that.
Right.
Like it's important to know what you believe, or even just like discuss what you believe in the first place. So
Sure.
yeah.
So is that one one period or like one class?
Yeah, it's like a period every day.
Okay, nice. And you just have one period for that, for Christianity?
Yeah.
Okay. And has there been a time of adversity that God like really helped you overcome that struggle in your life?
Honestly, I've been pretty fortunate. I haven't had what I would really consider like adversity. There's obviously like times where things don't go your way, but nothing like insane where I've like my faith has been, I don't know, tested incredibly. So I just say like I've been pretty fortunate not to have to go through anything super terrible. So
Got it. And what would you say is the biggest thing that you're learning in your faith right now?
I would just say like how it applies today, in the modern world, there's just like a lot of things where a biblical view doesn't align with what society says. So
Right.
learning how to like apply what I believe into this world, that's kind of like what I'm learning right now.
Got it. And what kind of impact does your faith have on running?
I would say like it's like my purpose behind running. It's like my foundation. So when I run, I obviously run to go fast and do the best I can, but I want to run with purpose, and I want to run to glorify God. It's like the big thing. So that's kind of how my faith integrates with my running.
Sure. And is there a Bible verse that really helps you in running and in life in general?
Yeah, I'd say like my favorite verse is John 3:30. It says, "He must become greater, I must become less." So for me, I think just keeping him first and not letting either running take his place or any other aspect of life. I think it's easy to not put God first, but it reminds me to keep what's important.
For sure. It's awesome. And how do you like to spend some good quality time with your family?
Well, we like to travel, so it's been
Nice.
great. We'll go to I don't know, wherever. I think we're gonna go like to Florida maybe this year, but
Oh, cool.
we've gone to like Switzerland and France and some other places
Nice.
in Europe and across the world together. So for like bigger trips and bigger experiences, I guess we like to do that, and then we'll we're all pretty active, so we'll go hike or ski or do stuff outdoors.
Okay, nice. And you mentioned about your sister. Is she like the only sibling in your family that you have?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she's a year younger than me,
Oh, okay.
so we're pretty close.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So does she run in college as well?
No,
Oh, she's younger
she's
than
a year
you.
younger.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. So she's in high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're okay. So she's a junior, but
Mm.
she does run, track and
Oh,
cross
nice.
country.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. And
No, totally fine.
last year you went on a humanitarian mission trip to Ethiopia. How's your experience there? And what was the highlight?
Yeah. No, it was awesome. I'd never been to um any place like that before,
Mhm.
Africa in like particular. So it was a cool just learning experience, just to see a culture completely different than what I'm used to. Even like when I've gone to Europe and stuff, it's been relatively similar to what it's like here in the U.S. So seeing a place where people don't have like the basic necessities, we have like electricity or just like a reliable source of food or water. Like I don't know, it just makes you appreciate what you have a little bit more.
For sure.
So it's just, and like just to see how joyful the people are there, even though they don't have what we would consider
Oh yeah. Mhm.
like enough,
Right.
or So it was just kind of a cool experience, and it taught me to appreciate what I do have, and then
Mhm.
no, it's not what you do have that matters necessarily.
Right.
It was just kind of it was a really awesome trip.
Mhm. That's awesome, man. Definitely like having a reminder of just like being thankful and like just looking back,
Yeah,
at them and just the opportunities that we have more and like and not that much resource to have and they're still like you mentioned like super joyful and it's just so thankful for sure. Yeah.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah, definitely my goal is to go to a mission trip this summer actually before I go to
Oh,
community
sweet.
college. So yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
where do you think of going?
I'm not sure. I haven't heard that much information about it, so
Yeah,
I don't know. I think my church goes to like they go a lot of mission trips, but I don't know which one. So like I think
okay.
the information is gonna come out soon. I think like in a couple of weeks or a month. So I gotta look at the options they have. Hmm.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's awesome. I would definitely recommend it. It's a cool experience for
Hmm.
sure.
So you went for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yep.
Nice. So did you go with your family too, or your sister?
No, this was actually with the cross country team through the
Oh, cool.
school.
Nice.
So like the school I go to, we have about, I don't even know, probably 20 or 25 different mission trips that we do. So you can kind of choose like which one you want to go on, and they go like all across the world. So it's a really cool opportunity.
For sure.
Not a lot of schools do that, obviously.
Yeah.
But it was cool because it was like our own team trip that we did. So all the varsity basically went to Ethiopia. So it was kind of cool, and it was like a team bonding type of thing, where we got to learn more about each other that we didn't know, and
Mhm.
just experience like a, I don't know, different type of lifestyle together for a few weeks. But it was awesome.
That's sick, man. Is that so cool that your school does that and you go on mission trips?
I,
Nice. Yeah.
sorry about that. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's pretty sweet.
Mhm. Yeah, I definitely want to definitely go to serve in for a mission trip for sure. Wait,
Yeah.
so having like other believers as your teammates, how is that having, teammates that, share the same faith and believe in the same thing?
It's really cool, honestly. It's, I would just say it's like support.
Hmm.
Having people who have the same faith as you. So having that type of community is pretty special.
Hmm.
Because it's a pretty rare thing to have a team or even other like friends that have the same types of beliefs as you. So it's been I don't know, it's helped me grow my own faith, and just learn more about myself. So
Got it. So at
yeah,
Valor is majority people, and also your team is majority people Christian?
yeah, the majority are.
That's
Yeah, since you
awesome.
go to school, yeah.
That's cool.
So yeah, it's awesome.
And what are you looking for the most at Stanford next year, or actually this year? And what are some of your goals there?
Yeah. So I mean, I'd say the biggest goal is just to learn to integrate into the community there. It'll be definitely a lot different than high school. So
Yeah, for sure.
I'm thankful because I know a lot of the team already, so
Oh,
that's
nice.
that'll be nice. But just getting used to the new schedule and all that. But I'd say like biggest running goals I have are just to get used to college training and then staying healthy. And we'll see when and if I race, but yeah, just continuing to improve
Hmm.
as one does. So yeah.
For sure. And you want to major in bio or in that field?
Yeah, like bioengineering.
Okay.
And I think I want to focus in like conservation. So I don't really know what that'll look like yet, but I think it'd be cool to work with, working towards solutions towards like global warming,
For sure.
bleaching of the coral reefs. So maybe something in that field or so, but I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, nice. And what are some of your hobbies besides running?
I'm a pretty big like outdoor guy. So
Nice.
last like spring I went backpacking with some friends, and yeah, I was like skiing. Gone up skiing a good amount so far this year, but love to go skiing, mountain biking, all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
Cool. And is there any pro out there that you look up to?
I would say my favorite pro is Craig Ingles.
Craig. He was at
Yeah,
NXN.
yeah, he was. Yeah, he's awesome. But yeah, I just love his vibe, and he's obviously crazy fast.
Right.
But yeah, I like kind of his lifestyle, living in the van for most of the year. It's cool. So yeah, I dig his personality.
I like his personality too. It was cool meeting him. Such a cool
Yeah,
person. And I like his
yeah,
personality too. Super outgoing, just like super friendly too.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's an awesome guy.
And what would you say who's like your inspiration in life?
Life. I mean, I probably say my parents. They've kind of taught me everything I know. When it comes to life stuff, anyway, they're not big runners, really. So but no, they've just been awesome in supporting me and encouraging me. So yeah, just wouldn't be here without them.
And if you could have dinner with three people living or dead, who would it be?
Ooh, I would probably say Nikola Tesla, and we'll throw in Craig Ingles because I think it'd be cool to have dinner with him, and then I don't know, maybe like Elon Musk. I don't know, maybe Elon Musk. He seems like a cool guy.
Right.
But yeah,
Jason's very chill.
yeah,
That guy's a
he's
freaking genius.
yeah, he is. Yeah,
Insane. Like I love Tesla. Like it's so clean and like it's so nice.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Just like Tesla and SpaceX.
Yep,
It's insane. Just like his creativity and just how like talented that guy is. And just like how knowledgeable
Yeah.
he is in life. For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And are you in any clubs at school?
As of right now, no, not really. I did do like ceramics the past 2 years, not this year, but so like kind of like pottery, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So I'd make different stuff on the wheel and stuff like that. But I wish I had more time. Otherwise, I probably would do something. But
Do you like it?
yeah, not right. Yeah, I do.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's fun. It's kind of therapeutic, honestly.
Yeah. I'm in ceramics right now as well. So I'm taking ceramics. Wait, so you guys don't have ceramics as a class? It's a club for you guys at Valor?
It's like both. because I'll do a little bit like outside of class,
Uh,
but for the most part, yeah, it's nice we do have a class for it.
mm,
So yeah, it's like both though.
nice. And what are some extracurricular or what are some let's see here yeah, some extracurriculars you guys are doing or are you doing at school?
Um, I'm not really doing a whole lot, honestly. Yeah, I like to have some free time, just to hang out and unwind, but we'll go and help out at. I guess this isn't technically an extracurricular, but it's we'll go and help out at like a soup kitchen down near us. But
Nice.
yeah, every now and then, not super regularly, but every other time.
Mm. And what are some of your goals this upcoming track season?
I'd say like biggest time goals are to see how fast I can go the mile. I think if I can go sub 4, that'd be the biggest goal.
For sure.
But yeah, and then just like get a nice PR in the 2 mile, and yeah, just continue to get better as an athlete and as a person. So yeah.
Nice. And that'll be cool if you guys like breaking 4 at Arcadia. You and Nico battling again. Another rematch.
Yeah, no, yeah, we'll be back. So yeah, I'm excited.
It's crazy. Like last year, like it was stacked. It was sick.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah,
Like
it was.
got so many like all the top best runners, for the boys coming down
Yeah.
to Arcadia and running for the 32.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was a fun race for sure.
Do you like coming to Arcadia? Like how's that like traveling?
It's not bad. Honestly, it's like a 2-hour flight, give or take, maybe a little longer than that. But yeah, it's a pretty easy flight from here to there.
Mhm.
So yeah, but it's a fun trip. I enjoy it.
Definitely looking for Arcadia this year.
Yeah, me too.
Have you considered Mount Sac relays or yeah? Is it, and your coach too?
Yeah, not really. Just because we already like do a decent amount of out of state meets.
Okay.
So yeah, we try to not travel a ton just because it adds up and it can like fatigue you. So I try to keep it minimal, but at the same time it is cool to travel. So yeah, we'll see.
So what race are you looking forward to the most?
Well, Arcadia is gonna be fun. That's gonna be one I'm definitely looking forward to. And
For
then
sure.
I'm doing one in Europe somewhere in like June through NSAF. So I think that'll be pretty sweet too.
Nice. And just overall, like, what are you looking forward to the most? This last track season.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Just I guess running fast. Competing against some of those super talented guys, Nico and whoever else I end up running against. But yeah, no, it'll be a fun last track season for sure. But just looking forward to the community and getting better. So
For sure. Nice. Yeah, I definitely wish you the best luck the last track season. And yeah, Cole, thank you so much for taking time for interview, man. It was a pleasure talking with you.
yeah, for
And
sure, man.
thanks again.
Yeah, thank you.
My pleasure. And see you at Arcadia, man.
Yeah, I'll see you there.
All right, man. Thanks again. Have a good
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, you too. See
Bye.
ya.